So here we go. They are. I'm going to point to you. You're going to tell me one of the 5 tools super quick. Natasha, give me one. 45, 45, 90. Justin, give me another. Don't repeat. Sokotoa. Fabulous. Rebecca, give me a third one. Inverse Sokotoa. Benjamin Delisai, give me another one. You got the Pythag, and Sean, the one we forgot. 3069. Yes, the 3069. That's all 5. Ready. We are right here. Volume is 3 dimensions. Therefore, the fraction from a prism to a pyramid is 1/3. Volume's an inside measurement. Therefore, we use the inside true height or the altitude. That outer height is for surface area. We don't have enough time to talk about surface area. Happily. You mean like that? There you go. To help you memorize these, we're going to do a quick little gesture to help you memorize. You're going to do it with me. What I'm about to gesture is based right here. We'll be done in approximately 7 minutes. After this, we have just 2 examples. Go like this with your hands. Repeat after me. Say, prism. Prism. Now go like that, say pyramid. Pyramid. I've got 4 people not gesturing. Join me now. Ready? Say prism. Prism. Pyramid. Pyramid. Do you see you lose volume when you come to a pyramid? Say lose volume. Lose volume. Question is, by how much? This is how much. Watch, I'm saying this exact phrase. You're going to say it with me in just a moment. Volume is 3 dimensions. Therefore, the fraction from a prism to a pyramid is 1/3. You're doing it with me. Ready? Say, do. Volume is 3 dimensions. Therefore, the fraction from a prism to a pyramid is 1/3. This is why that's important. Watch. This helps you in memorizing. For a prism, you have 2 bases. Shade them. For a pyramid, you only have 1. And a vertex. For a prism, your volume was super easy. It was the area of the base. Remember capital B. Capital B means area of. Times your height. Ta-da, you're done. That was last week's lesson. Not week. Wednesday. Pyramid. Volume is 3 dimensions. Therefore, the fraction from a prism to a pyramid is 1/3 the volume. So this one, same thing, is you find the area of the base. You times by height, which is inside. And it's simply over 3. Ta-da! Easy, easy, easy peasy. We're going to do 2 problems together. Same 5 steps. Shade base equations. Circle plug chug. Say it with me. Shade base equations. Circle plug chug. Say it again. Shade base equations. Circle plug chug. Say it with me one more time. Shade base equations. Circle plug chug. Step number 1.
A little offbeat there.
I was.
No,
Yeah.
I was.
No, my sense of rhythm is minimal, to say the least. Step 1 is you shade the base. Shade it. Get in the habit by shading a base. It helps register the shape in your brain. Then trace your base, and you're going to write out your equation for said base, which it's a circle. Let's write our volume equation right here. Now, we circle plug chug, which means we circle and trace our stuff. This one right here, trace your radius. Do not use your eyeballs. Out loud, your radius is what? 15. There we go. And I'm going to literally go like this and plug it in so I don't get lost. You should know your perfect squares through 15, but if you need to, use a calculator. You have 10 seconds until I land on someone for 15 squared. Max, what you got? 225 it is. So that is our capital B, friends. Equals 225 pi. We have no units. We just call it unit squared. Da-da-da. You're done. Come over here. We have our base already. We're going to plug it in. 225 pi over 3. Physically trace your height. That is not 17. Do you have thoughts about that, Ben? What's up? You're just stretching? Okay. So right here, friends, have two sides, need third side, Pythag. Go ahead, we're solving for x. You need the true height. Okay, nope, have two sides, need third side, Pythag. All right? Watch, I'm going to show you a shortcut to solve for x. Those of you with TI-84s, you can do this. Watch, it's 17 squared minus 15 squared underneath your square root. If you have a TI-84, you can do this in one step. I'll coach you through it. You have the lovely Casio, so I have no idea how your work. That's a TI-84. Hit second function square root so that you get the square root sign. Then you do 17 squared minus 15 squared in one step. You should be getting, is it 8? No, is it 8? What is it, Natasha?
The answer is 8.
It is 8, yeah.
Because 64 squared is 8.
What?
Okay, I'm going to leave that up there while you figure out your calculators and make sure you get 8.
I said 64 squared, 17 times.
It does make sense. Let me explain. Because you see you're reading it, so.
No, I get it, Cheyenne. If it doesn't, here, let me go through why that's a shortcut. Watch, Cheyenne. X squared, 15 squared, 17 squared. You can't do, watch, Cheyenne. I have to minus 15 squared. You okay so far? So I have x squared equals 17 squared minus 15 squared. Opposite of square rooting, square rooting. Therefore, x equals 17 squared minus 15 squared square root. All right, now that you have 8 right here, we can finish here. Students, a lot of you might not recognize 225 is divisible by 3, but it is. This is how you know. We're going to add left to right. What's 2 plus 2?
4.
Plus 5 is 9 divisible by 3. So is 225. So,
how do you figure all these math tricks?
that should have been taught to you in elementary school. But if not, so we have 75 times 8 times pi over 3. Do just this.
Wait, why is it, why are you dividing by 3 again?
Because volume is 3 dimensions. Therefore, the fraction from a prism to a pyramid is 1/3. Yes, I could do 25. You're right. Sorry about that.
No. I just said you just made it smaller.
Didn't we divide it by 3 when we were doing
It doesn't matter which way. Yeah, we already divided by 3. You're right. Okay, and you end up with 600 pi. Check for units. No units. Okay, let me backtrack. I'm so sorry. Coming back here. 225 divided by 3 is 75. You cool with that? Okay, times 8 times pi. That's 600 pi units cubed. That's it.
We don't divide by 3. Oh, because we got rid of the 3.
We already did it. We'll do one more, and then you'll have almost an hour to work on this. You really, almost 100% of you should get a sign-off if you stay on task. Shade Base equations. Circle, plug, chug. Start by shading the base. Go.
Wait, is this just base times height?
Over 3, sir.
Over 3?
Yes.
3.
Because volume is 3 dimensions. Therefore, the fraction from a prism to a pyramid. There you go. Yeah, because we're coming to a point we lose volume is 1/3. This shape, come up here, is a right triangle. So it's going to be leg, I'm going to color code it for you, times leg over 2. That is going to be your B. Warning, you're missing a leg, aren't you? Right here. So we're going to do Pythagorean theorem. Why? Because I have another right triangle.
Wait, are you trying to find the radius?
I am trying to find, do you see this is a right triangle? To find the area of a right triangle, it's leg times leg over 2. I have one leg, it's 12. Do I have the other leg at the moment, Chris? No, that's why you're doing Pythagorean theorem. Justin, what's up?
Is the 20 meters the whole line?
The 20 is the edge, which is the hypotenuse from there to there.
Okay. It looks like it's just 1/2.
I get it. That's why I'm telling you. Maybe I should have done a bracket. Is that helpful? Sorry about that. I didn't realize that was cut off. Solve. You got 20 seconds. Solve. Solve. 10 seconds. Sophia, what'd you get, ma'am?
16.
Yes, that would be 16 here. Once you solve, so we do one leg is 12, the other leg is 16 over 2. Doesn't matter which way you reduce it, I'm going to take it into the 16. And we get the area of that base is 96 meters squared. Box it, label it with the capital B. And we come here, base times height, and it's over 3. We have everything we need now. Base, 96. Height, what is that? It's underneath 22. And over 3. You solve. I'm going to reduce. When we're done. There you go, friends. Alrighty, I'm going to be doing 3 additional problems up here. And some of you, I'm going to require you to be up here, or you may come up here and join me voluntarily, but I'm going to do 3 additional problems. Could I have this first grade? Yes, name on the list. Could I have this? Could you guys push back just a little bit? All right. AJ, I want you to join me up here, please. It doesn't matter. You're coming up here anyways. Rebecca, I'd like you to come up here and join me, please. I just said for you to do something. Join me. Kai, please come and join me as well. Okay, Sam, since you didn't do the video notes, you're going to come join me. Okay, so Sam, join me. Rebecca, join me. AJ, join me. Kai, I'd like you to join me up here, please. Yes, ma'am. What? Excellent, then I'll do 3 problems that you haven't done. Come join the party. Max, join the party.
Right here.
Yes.
We need have 2 sides and the third side to tag.
Yes.
How'd you get 16?
Because right
I
here,
can see from here.
I want you close because I don't want to shout at the whole class. All right, technically this is x squared, 144, 400, right?
Yes.
So x squared, when you minus, is going to be 256. You square root that, and x equals 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I skipped like 3 steps.
Like 17 squared. minus
Kai, would you kindly get the lights, please?
Dude, think about the 17 squared minus 15 squared didn't make any sense to me.
Okay, then I'll do it longhand. So let me just come up here. So are you okay with this? Right here. Have two sides and each your side sag.
No, but like, cause the thing, wouldn't it be?
I'll show you. This is where I got it from. So I minus 15 squared minus 15 squared. You okay so far?
Yeah.
So I have x squared equals, I'm not squaring, I'm leaving it to the last step. Okay? The opposite of squaring is square rooting. Very important. This square root does not cancel these. And the reason is, there's a minus sign there. So x is going to equal the square root of 17 squared minus 15 squared. And then you can do all of this in one step on a calculator, TI-84.
284 minus 25. And
No,
then
no, 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 no. Go get your calculator. Do you have a TI-84?
No, but I.
Well, then-
I did the math longhand.
Okay, then the math longhand, you can do it longhand, and you're going to end up with x squared equals 64.
just punch
X
that quickly?
Sure. Yes, that's my point. Okay, yes, sir. And I suggest you come up here with me. All right, we're going to do 3 more problems. Rebecca, come join the party up here, please, and then you get first dibs on a problem. Okay, Sam, are you close? I want you closer. Students, if you're not tracking with me, I want you to move out of the circle. If you're in the circle, I want you up close so I can talk to you. Okay? Come on, Sam. Yes.
Hey, bro, Sam, personally, I'll never let someone make fun of me.
All right, guys, we're going to do 3 problems together, 3 of the tougher
You have
problems.
the legs already,
You
right?
have the legs. It's supposed
So
to be easy. It's
14.
times.
Oh, it's times, not
Leg
squares?
times
No
legs.
way.
So it's not
Leg
square?
times leg.
Right?
Leg times leg over 2 is a right triangle. All righty, guys. We're going to do 3 problems together. Join me here. Ready? And
Think I can?
Sam,
Yeah.
read this out loud for us, please. Go.
Shade the base. The altitude height of the pyramid is 12 centimeters. The edge length of the irregular hexagon E equals 8 centimeters. The apothem is A equals 4 root 3 centimeters. Find the volume in exact terms, no decimals.
Okay, exact terms mean one of 3 things. Either you have fractions, you have reduced radicals, or you have pi form. In other words, no decimals. And no decimals doesn't mean you force it in your calculator and you just round the decimals. Super important. Let's put where things belong. Or I'm going to draw it down the middle so you can see it both. Hits at a right angle, that's 12. Yes, sir.
Hey, how do I go up on this one?
You leave it as a reduced fraction, sir. Yeah, got that. Edge, length of a regular hexagon, that's the B, is 8. The apothem is 4 root 3. You guys ready? Shade base equations. Circle plug chug. Shade base equations. Circle plug chug. Shade that. And trace it. Okay, ready? Sean, what shape is this? What's the shape? But more specifically, a what? Yes, ma'am. Regular hexagon. All right. Natasha, are you tracking with me, dear? Okay, how do you find area of a regular hexagon? Regular.
P times A over 2.
That's right. It's going to be pa over 2. That's a regular polygon. So all of this is just going to give us our B here. So we can walk it around. Our apothem over 2. I'm going to freeze it. Go. You do the math. No calculators. Go. You do the math. No calculators. Sam, you finish?
No.
You can take the 2 into the 8, the 6, or the 4. Your choice. Which one do you want to take the 2 into? Okay, so you're going to have 8 times 6, which is?
48.
And then times 2.
Yeah.
So 48 times 2 in the margin. What you got? Yes, sir. There's like 3 ways to do it, Sean. He took the 2 into the 4.
I got 96.
Yes, I took the 2 into the 8. Sean, it doesn't matter. You're going to get the same thing. There's like 3 ways to do this. You could take the 2 into the 6 if you wanted to. Yes, Chris?
Wouldn't you try to factor like a decimal, right?
No decimals.
No, there is. Look, it's
No decimals.
it's literally right here.
Okay, I didn't ask for exact terms there.
What do you mean?
Do you see the word exact terms there, Chris? Then you can use decimals. This is the buzzword. Watch, Chris. Watch. See the word exact? Exact means no decimals, fractions, radicals, or pi form. If I don't say exact, that's a decimal, Chris. It's a decimal. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't say exact form. It's a decimal. Good. All right, come down here, friends. We're almost done. We have here base times height over 3. Okay, circle plug chug, base, base. Hi, sweetheart. What you doing here?
I need to talk.
Okay. That's fine. Times your height, you already have it, 12 over 3. Reduce that yourself. I'm not going to do it for you. There's like 3 ways to do it. I took the 3 into the 12, which gets you what? 4? Mm-hmm. And then 4 times 96. Yeah. There you go. Final answer here, friends, is 384. Don't drop that root 3, though. Root 3, check units, cm cubed. Bada boom, bada bing.
If it doesn't give us the units, we just put units.
Use generic units.
For this one.
Yeah? Okay, we'll do 2 more. This one I definitely, and then after this, I'll let you collective front row people choose. All right, we're going to do number 6. So you have to flip a page. Flip a page. Flip a page. Olivia, are you joining the party up here? No, Sophia, sorry. Olivia, are you joining? Sophia, Olivia, so sorry. Sophia, are you joining the party up here? Are you tracking with me? Go ahead, you have a good reading voice. Go ahead, read that out loud.
Find the volume of the gains exact by terms in a decimal.
Okay, above the word exact, let's put, what does exact mean? It's one of 3 things. You got a fraction that you reduce, you have a simplified radical, or you leave it in pi form. That's what exact means. It could be any one of those 3. No decimals. Shade base equations. Circle plug chug. Start. Shade your base. Trace your base. Come over here. Base equals. All right. Natasha, what's the shape of our base, ma'am? How do you find area of a circle, ma'am?
Pi times r squared.
Okay, r squared. Quentin, what's our radius? Great. Square it for us, please. So our base, that was easy peasy. Our base is 25 pi. So we're done with that. Come down here. Volume is going to be base times height over 3. We already have our base. Pop it in. 25 pi over 3. Take a very close look here. Sam, at this moment, do we have the height? No. Boom. Chuckalaka. There we are. Happily, I am so sorry that I'm in your way.
No, I can't see like.
You mean shrink it back? I need to fix that. Why is that shifting like that? Are you okay with what we just did? Base is a circle. So we're doing base times height. Problem is we don't have the height. Have two sides, need third side. Pathetic. So we are like this. X squared plus 5 squared, 15 squared. Max, I'm going to end up with x squared equaling what, sir? Did you need something back? What? Scissors. Tall cupboard, right-hand side, somewhere in there. I have 200. Students, put that in a calculator, see what happens.
It's a decimal.
Uh-huh. Right? It's a decimal, right?
Decimals okay.
No, not this time. Not this time. So because I say no decimals here, that is a hint. We are factoring. I know, that goes way back. That's literally the second week of school, friends.
Wow.
I know it's been a long time. That's why I'm reviewing it with you. Plus, your Algebra 2 teachers expect you to know this. You find your dates. I have a pair of 2s and a pair of 5s. Got it? So 2 times 5 goes out. If you have a date, you get to go out. So 2 times 5 is? 2 times 5 is? 10. So coming out is going to be 10. Who stays home? Eats Uber Eats. No date. 2. Root 2. So watch carefully here, guys. Final answer. I got 25 and 10 there. No, it doesn't. Not evenly. Not evenly. So I have 250 root 2 pi over 3. Guess what? That's your answer. And I love this particular problem because look, it has all 3 of what's called exact terms, and that I know annoys the daylights out of you. Okay, you guys in the front row, you get dibs on the next one. So flip through, find what you believe is the hardest problem, and the loudest voices get the hardest problem, what you perceive. 10? We're just going, we're going for TP. All right, sounds good. Max, read for us, please.
Giant TP below has base compared to 37.69 and the slant height of TP is 10 meters length and volume of the TP shoulder.
Okay, so let's just start with our volume equation. Volume is what? Just the equation. Base, times the height over 3. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Let's shade our base. At this moment, do you have the what you need for the base? No, not quite, not yet. All right, yes, sir. Is anybody else out? Don't think so. You up here? Yes, Kai. Here's your height. Boom, 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 boom. We don't have that either. So we're missing both components. So even you don't look at what you're missing, you look at what you have. You have one thing. Trevor, what's the only thing we've been given? What is the only thing we've been given? Great. So you always start with what you have, not with what you need. So I start with circumference. C.
D pi. I C D pi.
Reason why I'm starting there, friends, is because that's what I have. So this, draw a big arrow, going right there. You're going to see real quick, because I have a really long decimal, that I am shooting for a whole number. Okay, Natasha, to solve for our D, what is it we need to do? Yeah, to solve for it, what do we do? What do I have to get rid of? I have to get rid of pi. So using your pi key, it's the most accurate. Your diameter is going to be the circumference divided by the pi sign. Go. And you're going to see real quick that your diameter, I was shooting for a whole number. Shooting for a whole number. Sam, do you have a calculator in front of you? Let's do the diameter, which is 37.699, divided by the pi key, please. And then tell me what you get. Do you know how to use your pi key on that calculator? Sean, do you know how to use your pi key on that calculator? Did you find it? You have to hit second function.
11.999.
Yeah, 11.999, which means I was shooting for 12 there, friends. And I think are we feet? Yeah, we're feet. So 12 feet. Behold, we have our diameter. So let's come up here. We just found this is 12, which means our radius is 6 feet. We're still missing the height, aren't we? Boom. You can see right now, though, what you got. Ready? Unknown. 6. 10. Have two sides, need third side. Tag. Solve. Let's keep the pencils moving, gentlemen. Just, no, keep the pencils moving. Yes? It is a square base. Yes, I should have put hatch mark there. You caught me, Tyler. I should have also said it was in the problem. I'm going to change it for next year. All right. What'd you guys get for X? It's a whole number, friends. Yes, Evan, it's 8. Now we have everything we need. Our base is a circle. So it's pi r squared, 6 squared, times pi, times your height, over 3. You're going to finish this problem out. You are going to check your work on the board.